I love this game. I'm unable to do an actual critical analysis of Sonic the Hedgehog 2 because Sonic the Hedgehog 2 was more of a stable force in my life than my own parents. I used to sit on the bus and fantasize about Knuckles the Echidna kidnapping me so the other kids at school wouldn't bully me so much. Dear Knuckles, please Knuckles, take this away from me. Take me away from all this. And then he'd pop in, he'd rip the roof off of my school bus like, here I come, rougher than the rest of them, the best of them. You could call me Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my muscles. Anyway, I wanted to do a quick little top 5 video because doing a top 10 is impossible. There's no way that I can actually rank all of the soundtrack of Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and put it in a list that would satisfy both my heart and soul. So what I want to do is do a quick little top 5 just to give you an idea as to how important this game is to me. This game was here whenever I had nothing else. I just love Sonic 2, okay? Let's just go ahead and get into it. Just letting you know, this list is based purely off of my own opinion, my own sense of nostalgia, and my own way of listening to this music. If you have a different opinion and you want to tell me about it, please keep it to yourself. No, I'm just joking. Put it in the comments. I need to hear about it. I want to hear more. I need to hear more about this video game. Well, we should just stick her on in there and see who's first. You gotta love Emerald Hill. You have to. It's written in the Constitution that you have to love Emerald Hill. Listen to the bass line. Scratches my brain psoriasis so good. The first stage has the job of trying to set the tone for the rest of the game. It's such an upbeat tune and it feels like we're already getting ready to start on our adventure. Plus, having to follow up on Green Hill as the first stage, you had a lot of competition. It's the first one, and the first stage always has so much to live up to. It's gotta be good. I swear, that first is like a sleeper agent code that unlocks my ability to get through the stage in 45 seconds. Number 4. This song is so pretty. It's pretty. I want to dress up in that thing that drapes over me and pour water from a vase. I love this part. I'm not really sure why I love this one so much. I think it has to do with the aesthetic plus the fact that there's an upper level and a lower level. One's water, one's land, depending on if you're able to make that jump. I love it. I love this music. Just listen. The sheer contrast between Chemical Plant and Aquatic Zone was so goddamn good when you played this game. Going from this industrial, toxic waste, tubes everywhere, fucking goddamn water out to get you, Exxon Mobil looking place, to a serene, aquatic ruin. The song is beautiful and it beautifully matches the zone itself. The water, the stone, the columns, the vines, the destruction of ancient ruins. Shark Robot, number 3. Number 3 was hard because I already know what my top 2 are, but like, what's like the best mid one? Let's figure it out. It's the year 1998. I'm at my aunt's house in my tiny town in the middle of Louisiana. We've been in her pool all day and my mom says, "Marley, it's time to come in, baby. You can come play Wing Fortress Zone on the Sega Nintendo Genesis." Immediately it's time to go in. No questions asked. Everything that we've worked for leads up to this. This was the level before the final boss. Immediately we're hit with this. And it's instant action. We've got laser shooting at us. We've got a few seconds to make the tails! The music is phenomenal. I don't know how they were able to make a stage sound like Airplane. There's no Airplane genre. How is Sonic music able to capture the theme of Airplane so good? And they've been doing it. This game came out in what, 93? Well, whatever. This used to be a bargaining chip to get my parents to help me leave the house. My mom knows each of these zones by name. You want to go and beat Wing Fortress, don't you? You've never beaten Death Egg. You've never even gotten past Wing Fortress, you stupid piece of shit. You're bad at video games and you're never going to amount to anything. The only thing you're going to be able to do is put your on the internet. Number 2. Already I'm engaged. With those fast drumline sounds, it's so energizing, which is interesting because there's a few periods in the stage where you're kind of just standing completely still. A lot of waiting. I used to imagine that Sonic could hear the music whenever he was in the zone, so I imagine he was just kind of jamming out the whole time. But the song is great, the beat's great, the vibe's great, and this whole list is based off of vibes alone. And this is probably one of my favorite parts. Listen! I would say that Chemical Plant has got to be one of the most iconic stages of Sonic 2. You could show this to someone who has never heard this song before, and you tell them, hey, what does this sound like to you? And they'll be like, Chemical Plant. They even remade it. They haven't remade Emerald Hill. They've remade Green Hill, but they haven't remade Emerald Hill. They've remade Chemical Plant in Sonic Generations and in Sonic Mania, and they were both so good. They were both really good. You think I'd forget the 2-player versions, didn't you? Of course we're gonna include them. Don't ever insult my intelligence like that ever again. When they say saving the best for last, they mean it. This is by far the best song in the entire soundtrack. Are you kidding me? It suits the background. It's cave-like. The rhythm's great. It's such a banger. If I could, I'd just let this segment be the whole song, but I gotta comment on it. Because honestly, there's nothing more that I can say about this game that you probably can't glean from it just by listening to it. Well, here's my comment. It's the best one. No contest. First place, and here's my favorite part. I feel renewed. My skin is cleared. My hair is magically free of split ends. Talking about Sonic 2 heals the soul. And I've been touched by an angel. And if you want to come in here, what about Sky Chase? What about Oil Ocean? Yeah, they're great, but they're not my top 5. They truly are not. I love this game more than I love taking care of my own body, but you gotta admit, Mystic Cave, 2 players, pretty good. Yeah, that was my top 5 list. I love this game, and I'm so glad that you decided to kind of hang out with me, and I love this game so much. Thanks for looking at it. Thanks for watching my video. I hope that my opinions didn't scar you too much. If you have a different opinion or want to yell at me, please do it in the comments. Don't yell at me. But I'll see you in the next video. Sorry it took a little while to get another video out. I got really sick. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked the video, please like it. Oh. Like and subscribe. Have a good day.